and welcome back to our Storytime channel. Today, we have a heartwarming tale about three little bears who taught us the true meaning of friendship and courage. So, gather around, get comfy, and let's dive into a world of adventure. Deep in a vast forest, nestled between towering mountains and sparkling rivers, lived three adventurous little bears.
There was Bruno, the brave one, always ready to face any challenge head-on.
Then there was Milo, the smart one, who always thought before he acted. And finally, there was kind-hearted Lola, whose gentle spirit brought warmth to everyone she met. The three friends shared a motto that echoed through the woods. The forest is full of secrets. Let us discover them together. They believed that every corner of their home held a new mystery waiting to be unraveled. One bright and sunny morning, as golden rays of light filtered through the leaves, the bears gathered with excitement buzzing in the air. The animals in the forest had been whispering about a magical place known as the Rainbow Waterfall, a spectacular cascade of water that shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. The thought of seeing such a sight was too tempting to resist. "Let's go find it," exclaimed
Bruno, his eyes wide with anticipation.
Milo and Lola cheered in agreement, their hearts set on this grand new adventure. With their small backpacks filled with berries and nuts, they set off on their journey. They laughed as they hopped and skipped over bubbling streams, their paws splashing in the cool water. The air was filled with the sweet scent of pine and the cheerful songs of birds. They climbed up rolling green hills, pausing at the top to catch their breath and marvel at the breathtaking view of the forest stretching out below them. Every step was filled with joy and laughter, the perfect start to their quest. As the afternoon sun began to hang lower in the sky, they arrived at a fork in the road. The path split into two completely different directions, and the little bears paused, unsure of which way to go. One path was shrouded in shadows, looking dark, spooky, and a little bit scary. Overgrown vines twisted around the trees, and strange noises echoed from within its depths. The other path was long and winding, but it was bathed in warm, golden sunlight. It looked open, friendly, and much less intimidating. The choice before them was a difficult one. Bruno, ever the brave one, puffed out his chest and pointed a paw
Toward the darker trail.
"Let's take the dark path. It'll be a real adventure," he declared confidently. He imagined battling imaginary monsters and overcoming thrilling obstacles. But Milo, the thoughtful one, furrowed his brow and studied both paths carefully. After a moment of consideration, he shook his head. "Wait."
Bruno, he said calmly.
The bright path might be longer, but it looks much safer. We don't know what's hiding in the dark woods.
"I think we should choose the sunny path." Bruno looked at his friends and saw the wisdom in their words. The goal was to find the waterfall, not to get into unnecessary danger. He nodded in agreement. "You're right," he admitted. "Let's take the bright path together." And so, united in their decision, the three little bears continued their journey down the long, sunny road. They walked for a while, their spirits high, enjoying the pleasant scenery around them. The path was easy to follow, and they chatted happily as they went. Before long, a new sound began to drift through the air gentle, rhythmic whooshing that grew louder and louder with every step they took. It was the unmistakable sound of flowing water. Their hearts began to race with excitement. Could it be? Were they close? They picked up their pace, their little legs moving as fast as they could, following the enchanting sound. And then they saw it. Through a clearing in the trees, a magnificent waterfall cascaded down a wall of moss-covered rocks. The sunlight hit the mist rising
From the water, creating a brilliant, shimmering rainbow that arched over the pool below.
It was more beautiful than they could have ever imagined. The rainbow waterfall was real. The three bears stood in awe, their eyes wide with wonder. They had found it. They let out a joyful cheer that echoed through the clearing. Their happiness was boundless. They ran towards the waterfall, their paws splashing in the crystal-clear pool at its base. They played games of tag, chasing each other around the rocks and laughing until their bellies ached. The water was cool and refreshing, and they drank deeply, quenching the thirst from their long journey. After their playful celebration, they found a soft patch of grass and sat down to rest. Feeling tired but incredibly happy and fulfilled, they had done it. As they sat there, watching the colors of the rainbow dance in the mist, Lola sighed contentedly. "You know," she said, "today I learned something really important. Thinking together and working as a team makes the adventure so much more fun and meaningful." She looked at her friends with a grateful smile. Milo nodded in agreement, adding his own lesson from the day. True bravery is about making the right choice, the smart choice, even if it seems less exciting at first. It's about keeping your friends safe. Bruno, who had been listening quietly, smiled, his heart full. He realized his friends were right. The real thrill wasn't in facing danger alone, but in sharing an experience with the ones you care about. "And I learned," he said, "that with good friends by your side, every adventure, big or small, becomes absolutely amazing." The three of them shared a group hug, feeling closer than ever before.
From that day forward,
The three little bears were known throughout the forest, not just as Bruno the brave, Milo the smart, and Lola the kind, but as something more. All the other animals called them the brave, adventurous bears. Their story spread far and wide, a tale of friendship, smart choices, and the incredible joy of discovering the world together. They continued to have many more adventures, always remembering the lessons they learned at the Rainbow Waterfall, and their bond of friendship only grew stronger with each new journey.